The defendant was quite a character. The plaintiff's witness says she was a violent character on the day in question, but the judge is suspicious of his involvement with all the ladies. The case is dismissed. Now, on to the next case.
Parties, please raise your right hand.
Union electrician Donnie Tranchina is suing his ex-girlfriend for the cost of her corrective breast implant surgery. Defendant Monika says she never thought he wanted the money back.
What's this all about? When did you make this loan to her?
I met Monika like 4 years ago. She was bartending in a club. I met her. We went out for 3 years.
On and off?
She had a problem with her breast implants. One of them was leaking. One of her breast implants was leaking. She came up to me one day at work in Manhattan, in Times Square, and she said...
I came to you?
Yeah, she had a big problem. But so she needed the money. She went and got a consultation in Manhattan. And we went the next day, and we got it done.
All right.
I had to sign a promissory note.
Oh, yeah, promissory note. Let me see that. Good.
Thanks.
Thank you, Miss Holly. We have a promissory note. You get repaid?
No, she got the operation. That next day I was with her. I paid for the cabs home. Everything was taken care of. But this was a big problem.
Basically, this says you and she acknowledge the receipt of $6,500, and she promises to pay you back in 3 months.
Yes.
Okay, and you haven't received it. Let's go to the defendant now. Defend yourself.
We were dating, and he wanted to help me. I didn't ask for help at that time. And right after, I was going to pay him back as soon as I got a job, but I had medical problems, health problems for a long time. So how can I repay someone when I'm not working? I never said I wasn't going to repay him. So I don't understand why he has to sue me like right away now. What about the time when he crashed into my car and I don't have evidence?
Crashed into your car?
He totaled my car in front of his apartment and he lied about it. And that's more money than...
How long ago was that?
This was about 2 years ago.
Well, did you sue him?
No, because I didn't have evidence.
Well, if you don't have evidence, you don't have a suit.
I knew that it was him.
You
but
knew.
That's not enough for the court.
Yeah, you just knew. Of course it's not. You got to be able to prove it.
Yeah, I must have gave her over $100,000 in a letter.
Well, I didn't ask you for it.
$100,000?
Just paying for everything.
I didn't ask him for
I
any money.
paid for the Nextel phone for the last 4 years. The Nextel phone.
You offered the money.
$150 a month for the last 4 years.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't run that on me. Your last job was as a bartender.
That's right.
What were you doing before that?
I used to work in different fields of businesses.
There was a pole in your line of business, one of those brass poles?
Yes, maybe there was.
Yeah. Now, did you let that happen to you when somebody was in receipt of your performance, your talents, shall we say? You were pretty strict on collecting your money when it was due, whether or not the guy had gotten a little too full of it. You didn't give him any slack.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown in a moment.
He just got very nasty towards me, abusive. That's a sign that a person doesn't have respect for you. I mean, what else do you need? And when they lie, they try to make you crazy all the time.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
Introducing new Clear Eyes for dry eyes. Your dry eyes get moisture that stays in for lasting relief. New Clear Eyes for dry eyes.
Next on Judge Joe Brown. Now, if she bought his car...
Around September of '02, I took over payments.
Then why is he drawing a total blank?
But she haven't made no payments on that car.
Well, you signed the checks.
I ain't signed no check.
Next Judge Joe.
Introducing new Herbal Essences Citrus Lift.
Need a lift, I can get you there. Need a lift, hey, go anywhere. Let it all hang loose, let it lift you high. Shake that body, let your spirits fly. Hey, baby, I'll give you a lift. Let it all hang loose, let it lift you high. Shake that body, let your
Want another lift? Buy any Herbal Essences, get one free. Look for the coupon in this Sunday's paper.
Join us for the enchantment and the excitement of Christmas in Rockefeller Center under the most magical, most famous tree in the world. Join your host Al Roker and Megan Mullally for a New York tradition. Celebrate the star-studded tree lighting with special guests Rod Stewart, the Brian Setzer Orchestra, Carrie Underwood, the Goo Goo Dolls, Il Divo, and Sheryl Crow. Christmas in Rockefeller Center, live, presented in high definition, Wednesday at 7 on NBC4.
Save up to 80% by buying Factory Direct. The Jewelry Factory imports their diamonds direct, makes all their own jewelry, and sells it at low margins. No one sells for less. Circle of Love pendants are $89, 3-stone tennis bracelets are $169, 2-carat $349, 1-carat studs are $399, and Princess Cut diamond platinum bands $699. Only the Jewelry Factory guarantees all their jewelry to appraise for double. Buy Factory Direct and save. The Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
Come on, everybody. Let's do the math. Add it up. First, cable television with more than 150 channels.
150 channels? I love TV.
Now, add hassle-free high-speed online.
Fast internet. It's changed my life.
Next, phone service with unlimited calling to the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico.
Unlimited calls? Hello.
So, cable plus internet plus phone, 3 services together equals?
That's one pretty powerful package, Professor.
Ah, yes, good answer. And if you get all 3 for one low price, just $99 a month, that is...
Cheap. Cheap?
Yes, it is very affordable.
Cheap.
Cheap.
Yes, it's a deal. It's...
Cheap, cheap.
Cheap.
Yes, you've got it. You've got it. Now, get it.
Get the introductory Time Warner Cable Triple Play. 3 great services for just $99 a month.
Cheap, cheap.
Call 1-800-OK-CABLE.
You know I'm all about the chicks.
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case says he paid to fix his ex-girlfriend's breast implants when they began leaking. He says he's given the defendant nearly $100,000 during their relationship, and now he just wants some of it back. Let's take a look.
Go ahead.
He offered to me, and
He
it was...
offered it to you.
Yes, he did.
Well, just because you all
promised
get offered
to
something,
help
you
me
don't
and
have
take
to
care of
take
me.
it, do you?
No.
What do you have here? Why'd you sign that?
That was a big mistake.
You say in your answer, I shouldn't have to pay for this because I knew when I got it that he was cheating on me. That's what you say.
Yeah,
How do you know he was cheating on you?
Well, it just, he changed. He just got very nasty towards me, abusive. And that's a sign that a person doesn't have respect for you. I mean, what else do you need? And when they lie, they try to make you crazy all the time.
Make you crazy.
Yeah, well, look at him.
Whether you signed this before you got the benefit.
Somebody had
That was joking around. I never thought he was going to take me to court for something stupid like that.
Well, what do you call it, stupid?
He was not the only option that I had.
Oh,
if I
he
wasn't
wasn't.
working,
Then
if I
why'd
wasn't
you take
working,
his
Because he
option?
tried to push the money.
He pushed it on you.
Yes, he did.
So what's the problem?
Oh.
You were just trying to do him like you were doing your former customers. He was just smart enough not to
I
get
have nothing else to say
that
because
pulled off on him.
I don't know where you got this information from.
Well, did you dance or
No,
not?
I didn't.
No, Your Honor,
A long
she did
time
dance,
ago.
but she wasn't topless.
What are you
or
talking
nothing.
about?
It was nothing.
Wasn't topless.
Now he's lying again.
There was no.
Listen, why don't you
He's
just
trying to
be
help
quiet?
you out.
I am trying to help her out.
And by
I
the
already got his help a
way,
long
if
time
you
ago.
knew when you got the money from him that he
I
was running
didn't.
around on
I
you, why'd
didn't.
you take the money?
I didn't know.
Why, wait, you say that in your sworn answer?
This is...
When I operation, I suspected Donnie was cheating on me and we broke up. I don't think I owe him anything, especially after he cheated on me.
Judge Joe Brown makes his ruling after this.
Victim of a violent crime and you're still paying? Call 1-877-JOE'S-LAW or visit JudgeJoeBrown.com.
Let's do this. How many of you think she should pay him back? Yes, if you do. No, if you don't.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't even look at me.
He would have been stupid if he hadn't gotten his promissory note. He was slick. Now let's see the 12-0 breakdown. 10-2, that's all we need. Majority wins. I'm not bound by that, but that's a special verdict. I agree with it anyway. $5,000 in court cost.
Thanks,
you
Judge.
win. There you go.
Thanks,
Judge. Okay.
I'll have you go out the door to your right, and you may follow me.
The plaintiff in this case says he only helped the defendant out because he thought it
The defendant was quite a character. The plaintiff's witness says she was a violent character on the day in question, but the judge is suspicious of his involvement with all the ladies. The case is dismissed. Now, on to the next case.
Parties, please raise your right hand.
Union electrician Donnie Tranchina is suing his ex-girlfriend for the cost of her corrective breast implant surgery. Defendant Monika says she never thought he wanted the money back.
What's this all about? When did you make this loan to her?
I met Monika like 4 years ago. She was bartending in a club. I met her. We went out for 3 years.
On and off.
She had a problem with her breast implants. One of them was leaking. One of her breast implants was leaking. She came up to me one day at work in Manhattan, Times Square. And she said,
I came to you?
Yeah, she had a big problem. But so she needed the money. She went and got a consultation in Manhattan. And we went the next day, and we got it done.
All right.
I had to sign a promissory note.
Oh, yeah, promissory note. Let me see that. Good.
Thanks.
Thank you, Miss Holly. We have a promissory note. You get repaid?
No, she got the operation. That next day I was with her. I paid for the cabs home. Everything was taken care of. But this was a big problem.
Basically, this says you and she acknowledge the receipt of $6,500, and she promises to pay you back in 3 months.
Yes.
Okay, and you haven't received it. Let's go to the defendant now. Defend yourself.
We were dating, and he wanted to help me. I didn't ask for help at that time. And right after, I was going to pay him back as soon as I got a job, but I had medical problems, health problems for a long time. So how can I repay someone when I'm not working? I never said I wasn't going to repay him. So I don't understand why he has to sue me like right away now. What about the time when he crashed into my car and I don't have evidence?
Crashed into your car?
He totaled my car in front of his apartment and he lied about it. And that's more money than...
How long ago was that?
This was about 2 years ago.
Well, did you sue him?
No, because I didn't have evidence.
Well, if you don't have evidence, you don't have a suit.
I knew that it was him.
You
but
knew.
That's not enough for the court.
Yeah, you just knew. Of course it's not. You got to be able to prove it.
Yeah, I must have gave her over $100,000 in the letter.
Well, I didn't ask you for it.
$100,000? Just paying for everything.
I didn't ask him for any money.
I paid for the Nextel phone for the last 4 years. The Nextel phone.
You offered the money.
$150 a month for the last 4 years.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't run that on me. Your last job was as a bartender.
That's right.
What were you doing before that?
I used to work in different fields of businesses.
There was a pole in your line of business, one of those brass poles?
Yes, maybe there was.
Yeah. Now, did you let that happen to you when somebody was in receipt of your performance, your talents, shall we say? You were pretty strict on collecting your money when it was due, whether or not the guy had gotten a little too full of it. You didn't give him any slack.
We'll be back with more Judge Joe Brown in a moment.
He just got very nasty towards me, abusive. That's a sign that a person doesn't have respect for you. I mean, what else do you need? And when they lie, they try to make you crazy all the time.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
Introducing new Clear Eyes for dry eyes. Your dry